Hi, my name's Kat. Welcome to this channel. There are over 250 classes to explore in playlists and the link to those are below. And welcome to today's practice. We are going to dance with the chair. We're going to twist, explore supported back bends and open this entire part of the body that we love to keep tight when we're feeling strain. And I can't wait to know how you feel after the practice. So gathering a chair, gathering some bolsters, gathering your yoga stuff, placing your mat so it's perpendicular to the wall, and let's start. We're going to start here, Yoga Mudrasana. Lifting the ribs up, laying them on the front thighs, and stretching the arms forward, lowering the head down, Yoga Mudrasana. Lifting the forearms up and securing the elbows so that they're straight, they're firm. Broaden the shoulders away from the ears. Exploring with each breath how we can feel more, how we can lengthen more, how we can broaden more. And now coming back up, Adho Mukha Svanasana with our heels against the wall and our hands holding the edge of the mat so the inner elbows are facing forward. We're pressing the hands down and forward as we press the heels back to the wall. The heels firmly pressing to the wall, distributing even pressure, even strength. The arms pressing down into the hands, the sit bones rising with lightness to the sky. And now walking the feet forward, feet the width of the mat, fingertips on the floor, Ardha Uttanasana. Press into the fingertips to move the sternum chest forward. Grip the legs up, heels dense. And then exhaling down, full Uttanasana. As the head relaxes completely, the neck lengthens. Press into the fingertips to lift the shoulders up, to move the trapezius muscles towards the sky, which further helps the neck to lengthen. And then placing the hands on the hips, and inhaling up and being Uttanasana. Alright, taking our chairs, finding a Balavajasana on the chair. So if you're tall, and I'm about 5'8", so that will help you to judge, you may need to have a blanket on the chair just to lift the seat of the chair a little bit. The idea is that when you're sitting, your thighs are parallel to the ground and you have this 90-degree angle behind the leg. And if you're small, you might need to have blocks under the feet. So definitely adjusting, making the chair structurally work for your body. So we're going to twist to the right first. We're turning to the right hand side of the chair, feet together, knees together, widen the buttocks apart, and turning and twisting. The left hand is pulling, The right hand is pushing, and together we're twisting. As we twist to the right, pay extra attention to the left femur bone. Try to lift the chest to the sky. And then turning back to the front and turning around, so we'll be twisting to the left. Feet lined up, knees lined up, widen the buttocks apart, and twisting. The right hand is doing the pulling, the left hand is doing the pushing, increasing our twist with each exhalation. And then unwinding and coming out and taking a block and a strap. I'm going to turn the chair this way now. All right, we're sitting in our chair. We'll be twisting to the right first. So we want to take this block and wedge ourselves in. So the block might be like this, or could be like this if you're smaller. The idea is to really feel wedged in so that the hips can't move. And then move the feet forward so you're keeping the perpendicularity of the shin and the 90-degree angle of the backs of the legs. Okay, taking the strap, make a loop about this big. You'll then adjust it afterwards. Put the strap through. And so now you've got this. You can see that. And move this over to the left. We're going to reach around and hold this strap. So if it's too big, you can already tighten it here. And if your loop was too small, you can make it bigger, judging what's going to be the right distance for you. So here's mine like that. Okay, hands on the railing, wedged in, inhale. And exhale, twisting to the right, stage one, reaching for the back seat of the chair. This hand on the railing. Twisting and turning. Stage two, we're going to bring this hand around the corner of the seat of the chair, increasing our twist a little bit. Keep the collarbones long, keep the chest lifting. And now, stage three, we're going to reach with this hand and take the loop and really pull. Pull with the hand, elbow out, upper outer arm going back, turning and increasing the twist. Keep pulling with that hand on the strap. And exhale and releasing to the front. Okay, twisting to the left. So we need to move our strap across. And we need to move our block across and wedge ourselves in again. Checking our alignment of the legs, having this loop ready for us. Holding the back railing, lifting the chest. Inhale. Stage one. Each exhale helping us to twist more. Coming now to stage two, this left hand is going to go around the corner of the chair and take the side of the seat. Pay attention to that right femur bone, draw it in as we twist to the left. And now stage three, this left hand is going to reach for the loop and pull with the loop in order to really solidify the feeling of the elbow. The elbow bending to the side, and the upper outer arm moving back. And then unwinding and back to the front. Okay, one more time on each side. So, moving our strap over, adjusting the loop if it needed adjusting, bringing our block and wedging ourselves in, checking the alignment of the feet. Lift the chest, inhale, and exhale, stage 1. And going down to stage 2. Bring that hand around the corner, increase the twist. And now stage 3, taking hold of the loop. Pull with the hand, elbow out, and the upper outer arm moving back. Coming up to stage 4 soon. One more exhale. Okay, coming to stage 4. First of all, we're inclining forward and then bringing that arm around and holding on to this part of the chair. And then we're coming back up with the spine and continuing our exploration of our twists. And gently releasing, unwinding, coming back to the front, lifting the chest. And changing sides. So block across, strap over to the right, making sure the loop is there waiting for us, making sure we're wedged in. Stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift the chest, inhale, exhale, stage 1. And coming to stage 2, around the corner, taking the seat of the chair. Feel the action of this particular variant of the pose on the shoulder blade. Coming into stage 3, we're reaching for our loop. Elbow opening to the side, pulling the hand on the loop. Upper outer arm moving back. And preparing for stage 4. So first we incline ourselves forward over the railing of the chair, and then the left hand comes around, reaches for the side railing, and then we straighten the spine back up and continue our twistiness. And then gently releasing, unwinding, facing the front. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, releasing. Okay, we're getting the spine ready for some back bends that are going to be coming up. But first we're going to open the chest and prepare the arms a little bit more. So let's take the strap off. We're going to need 2 bolsters and a blanket and the wall. So gather your bolsters and we'll meet back here with the chair against the wall. You can see we've got 2 bolsters on the chair Our strap, we're making a wider loop again, and it's going on the railing of the chair. Our hands are going to be reaching back for this, like this. This extra blanket is going to be rolled up here for the back of our neck, and we're coming to take Sukhasana. You can adjust that once you're seated. Okay, so right ankle in front of the left, sitting right up against the chair. First of all, just leaning back and making sure that this blanket is there supporting the back of the skull. And then we want to reach the arms up, bend the elbows, and reach back for our strap. Try not to let the elbows splay, of course. Move the shoulder blades both down the back and forward to the front chest, and feel the lift that brings to the chest. Relax the legs downwards. Try to walk the hands up the strap towards the railing of the chair, keeping that integrity of the elbows. The back ribs pressing forward. And then sliding the hands back down the strap, stretching the arms up, Urdhva and releasing. All right, changing the cross of our ankles, Sukhasana, and Urdhva. The head resting, then bending the elbows and reaching back for the straps. Release the thighs down, and with each inhale, try to lengthen the line from the pubic bone up through the navel, up through the solar plexus, up through the sternum, creating more and more length and spaciousness inside. See if your hands can go back a little bit closer to the railing. And directionalize the shoulder blades so they're moving down and forward, down and forward. And now sliding the hands out and releasing. All right, Dandasana, Paschimottanasana legs. Widen the buttocks apart, press the front thighs down, keep the heels firm and make sure the outer edges of the feet are coming towards the hips. Same work, Urdhva, lift, keep pressing the front thighs down, and then bending the elbows or reaching back for the strap. Getting as close as we can. If you can hold on to the railing, go ahead and hold on to the railing or come right in and feel it with your fingers. Outer elbows in. Each inhale lengthening, broadening. And when you exhale, try to hold the inner expansion. Don't close down inside with the exhale. Relax the face completely, let it melt backwards, be inside the body, out of the brain. And then sliding the arms out and releasing. Okay, we need to get a block and come back to the mat. Increasing that action, we're getting the arms and shoulders ready for our supported back bends. So we've got the block and I've taken the strap off the back reining. We are now changing the loop and we want it to be from each inner armpit to each inner armpit. The knees are bent. The block's going to go between our hands. First of all, we're putting the strap on just above the elbows and seeing if we have the right distance. And then we've got the block, and we're holding the block like this, firmly, the hands pressing against it, the entire arm is active. Now move the buttocks a little bit away from the chair, so the spine is more on a diagonal than straight down. Lifting the arms up, keeping that pressure, bending the elbows. See how the strap is helping us to keep the outer elbows coming in towards each other. The hands are firm, pressing on the block, and bringing the arms back. Outer arms rolling in towards each other, elbows to the shoulder sockets. Press the hands against the brick. And now from there, extend the arms. Keep pressing the hands against the brick. And then again, bend the elbows. Re-scoop the outer arms in, the outer elbows in. Press the hands against the brick. And re-extend the arms. Lift up more. Open the chest. One last time, bending the elbows, scooping the outer elbows in, lift the chest, and re-extend the arms. Press firmly into the bricks. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bending the elbows, coming back out. And releasing. Okay, straps off the arms. We are ready to come into our supported back bends. We will be using a brick and a strap, and we have to move our chair away from the wall. We'll just need one bolster. Here's our new setup. Bolster, we want to have enough distance to back bend over. So before we put the strap and the blocks in place, let's just check our distance. The feet come to the front 2 legs of the chair. We lean back, the bolster supporting us. Press into the heels to hold the front legs of the chair down as we lift up and move backwards. The head and neck is supported. The arms come and find the wall. If you're too close, you won't be able to stretch the arms straight, so you'll know that you need to move further away. And coming back down. So adjusting as you need it. And then taking our strap, I can sit down and do this here, and putting it just above the elbows, taking our block. Okay, repeating the actions of the arms in this pose. So let's bring the feet in first and press the heels down into the first 2 legs of the chair firmly. Lean back, keep pressing into the heels as we lift the hips up, and then bending the elbows, going back even more, and when you're ready, stretching the arms, block to the wall, press the heels down, the upper outer arms are moving up to the sky. The shoulder blades are moving down the back and also up to the sky. Press the hands against the brick firmly. And 3, and 2, And one. Bending the elbows, sitting back down, and moving the feet forward. Doesn't that feel incredible? All right, second one coming up, we're doing 3 of these. So adjust anything that needed adjusting. And let's prepare, bringing our heels back in, pressing our hands to the brick, igniting that intelligence, leaning back on the bolster, beginning to lift, bending the elbows, moving back even more, and then stretching the arms straight. Press the block with the hands. Upper outer arms moving up to the sky. Directionalize the shoulder blades. Move them down the back towards the hips. And also press them up to the sky to help open the ribs right underneath the breast area. Let each inhale expand more and more, bringing that freedom to the chest from inside. And 3, and 2, and 1. Moving away from the wall, bending the elbows, sitting back down, and moving the feet forward. Taking a breath, relaxing the face. Third and final one of these. And moving our feet in, heels connecting with the front legs of the chair. Lying back on the bolster. Lifting. Bending the elbows, keep the heels firm, otherwise the front legs lift off. And then stretching the arms straight, finding the wall. Press the hands into the block, press the heels into the legs of the chair. Sliding back more and more, maximize the extension. Breathing here. The jaw relaxed, the face relaxed. And ready to come out, bending the elbows, sitting down. And letting go. All right, moving the strap and the block to the side, moving our bolster to the side, coming for some chair twists. So you'll need anything that you were sitting on, and also have a blanket on the side for your mudrasana. So taking a seat and coming to the right hand side, Baddha to the right. Each inhale lengthening the spine so that the twistingness really happens from length. And then releasing and turning to the left. Aligning the feet, the knees. And Baddha to the left. Keep pressing the front thighs down, the femurs still coming into the hip sockets. And unwinding and turning to face the front. Ready for yoga mudrasana, so this extra blanket comes in. We are unfolding it so that we can make a thin roll, about like that. Sitting right back on the seat, widening the feet apart so that the front legs of the chair are against the inner heels. Pull this roll right in, lift the belly up, lift the diaphragm, lift the ribs, lift the top abdomen up and over the bolster, holding onto the upper arms, exhaling down. Long, soft, smooth inhalations and exhalations. Earthing the hips to the chair. Femurs coming into the hip sockets, heels firm, so that the trunk can extend from that. And now changing the cross of the arms on the upper arms. And exhaling the head down, pulling those elbows towards the ground with gravity. And then coming back up. And coming out. Right, we're going to turn our chair around again and open the hips a little bit using the chair and the wall. So we're moving this way. And we want to be, well, you'll see the distance. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to do this and come forward. So making sure you have that distance. Sitting more on the edge of the seat of the chair now, not right back. Feet parallel, lifting the right foot up and placing the outer right ankle on the top of this left thigh. The inner groin is rolling open. And now fingertips to the wall, keep the inner groin rolling open. And as you exhale forward, push the fingertips into the wall to ground the hips backwards to the chair. Keep the shoulder blades sliding down the back. The upper outer arms moving forward. The hips moving into the chair, deepening. And the inner groin of that bent leg rolling towards the outer groin continually. And then coming back up and changing sides. Lifting the left leg up, placing the outer ankle in its position. Reaching forward. This inner groin rolling to the outer groin continually as we walk the fingertips up, lowering the trunk down. And with each exhale, connect the push of the fingertips against the wall to the deepening of the hips into the chair, that earthingness. Keep rolling the inner groin to the outer groin. Keep walking the fingertips higher, stretching the arms, pressing the sternum open. And then coming back up and releasing. All right, the legs straight now. So here you're going to see I need to move my chair away a little bit. We're still sitting on the edge of the chair. Heels down, feet up against the wall. Widen the buttocks apart, pull them back. Press the front thighs down. Hands back first. Lift the chest. Dandasana. And now Urdhva Hastasana. Lift the arms, press the front thighs down. And then exhaling forward, fingertips to the wall. Lowering the head. Finding Paschimottanasana with wall support. Keep the legs gripped and firm, the femurs coming into the hip sockets. And as you explore the pose with the breath, connect the exhalation to the fingertips pressing against the wall to ground the hips to the chair. Upper outer arms are moving forward. And then coming back up, back to Dandasana. Okay, starting to wind things down now. Let's grab 2 bolsters and our chair and meet back on the mat. So you can see that the seat of the chair is facing the bolster on the ground. We're going to be sitting on that. And then the second bolster right here. So taking a seat and finding Sukhasana, right ankle crossed in front of the left. Preparing for Yoga Mudrasana supported by the chair and the bolster for extra penetration and openness in these hidden zones. So we're going to hold on to the upper arms, move the inner elbows forward and lower the forehead to the bolster. Smooth and even breath. Keep the upper outer arms moving towards the palms of the hands for broadness. And observe the sensation in the armpit area. And then head up. Coming back up, remember how you've held your arms. We're going to change it once we change the cross of the ankles. Changing the cross of the ankles. Preparing. And coming forward, changing the cross of the arms. Moving the inner elbows forward. And forehead to the bolster. Keep moving the trapezius muscles down the back so the neck has that length. And then you're really asking the triceps and the armpit area and the ribs beneath the armpits to open. Smooth and even breath cycles. And then coming back up. And feel how calm we are after that. Let's take that into supported Situ Bandha Sarvangasana. So moving our chair out of the way, we've got our 2 bolsters, and we're going to need 2 blankets. Our feet will be against the wall. This bolster is going to be for our feet. This bolster is going to be for our spine. And we're going to take a blanket and do an accordion fold, a 3-fold. And place that here. And this is going to be for the bit of the shoulders that comes down and meets the blanket. Okay, coming in. Moving the sacrum towards the wall, lying down, feet up. Make sure the feet are parallel, pushing ourselves back until we feel the edge of the shoulders coming to this folded blanket, and then laying the upper arms on that, hands down. Feeling that opening that we're getting in the dorsal spine and how that directly correlates to the sternum, to the solar plexus, to that area that we've so beautifully opened with our back bends. And when everything feels just right, you can close the eyes and being in Ujjayi one breath. Keep inviting the shoulders to relax more and more, the arms to relax more and more towards the ground. And now we're going to bend the knees and place the feet on the floor. Moving the arms so we can gently just roll over to the right and move that bolster so that as we lie down, we'll be underneath our knees, and this blanket can come back and be adjusted to support our neck and head. The buttocks moving towards the bolster so the lower back is on the earth. The arms extended diagonally away. Eyelids gently closing. Shavasana. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And then rolling over to the right. And pushing ourselves back out. Much more aligned with the cosmos. Receiving that more clearly now. More in a vessel state. Namaste. Good job. Our practice is complete. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.